There was a time in my life when I couldn't stand to look at myself in the mirror. Every reflection was a cruel reminder of all the ways I believed I fell short. I used to think that the world was a stage and I was an actor, constantly trying to fit into roles everyone else seemed to play so effortlessly. I compared myself to others, and this led to feelings of inadequacy and discontentment. I was caught in a vicious cycle of self-doubt and self-criticism, always striving for an unattainable ideal. It was a relentless pursuit of perfection that left me feeling empty and unsatisfied. But one day, something inside me shifted. It was like the sun rising after a long, dark night. I realized I'd been missing out on the most important relationship in my life, the one with myself. That realization led me to embark on the most rewarding journey I've ever taken, a journey within. Let's talk about Lisa, a woman who, on paper, had it all. A thriving career, a picturesque family, a life many would envy. Yet beneath the surface, Lisa was deeply unhappy. She felt as though she was living someone else's life, unable to recognize the woman in the mirror. One day, Lisa decided to take a step back. She took a breather from her fast-paced life and began a journey of self-discovery. This wasn't about a vacation or a sabbatical. This was about peeling back the layers of her life to uncover who she truly was. It was about acknowledging her flaws, her strengths, her dreams, and her fears. She began to embrace her uniqueness, her quirks, her passions. She stopped trying to fit into society's mold and started living for herself. She discovered that being true to herself was far more fulfilling than any career achievement or social expectation. The journey was not easy. There were moments of self-doubt, of loneliness, of fear, but each step she took brought her closer to herself. She began to love the woman she was becoming, the woman who was there all along, waiting to be discovered. And in embracing her true self, Lisa found a happiness she never thought possible. Lisa's story is not unique. Many of us spend our lives trying to fit into molds that are not meant for us. We squander countless hours, days, even years, striving to meet expectations that don't align with our true selves. The result? A life lived in discomfort, like a square peg in a round hole. But there's a power we all possess that can turn this around. It's called self-love. It's not self-centered or narcissistic. Rather, it's about recognizing our worth, embracing our individuality, and cherishing our uniqueness. It's about loving ourselves for who we are, not who others want us to be. When we practice self-love, we cultivate a deep-rooted satisfaction that doesn't depend on external validation. We develop a sense of contentment that's impervious to the fluctuating opinions of others. We give ourselves the permission to be ourselves, to be happy with who we are. And how do we foster this self-love? It starts with positive self-talk. The way we speak to ourselves matters. When we replace harsh criticism with gentle understanding, when we swap negative thoughts for affirming ones, we begin to see ourselves in a kinder light. We start to appreciate our strengths, accept our flaws, and love ourselves unconditionally. So remember, the key to happiness lies within you. Embrace your true self, love who you are, and the world will love you back. So what's the takeaway from my personal journey and Lisa's story? Well, it's simple yet profound. Embrace the journey of self-love and acceptance. It's a journey of realizing that you're enough, just as you are. It's about understanding that your value doesn't decrease based on someone's inability to see your worth. It's about taking a look within and appreciating all that you are, all that you have been, and all that you will be. Remember, it's not about changing who you are to fit into a mold. It's about shining brightly in your unique light. It's about finding joy in your own presence and celebrating your individuality. Because at the end of the day, you're not just a drop in the ocean. You're the entire ocean in a drop. You are uniquely you, and that's your power. Embrace it, love it, and most importantly, be happy being just you.